Couple of things really quick. We have a couple things running. Sound sounds good. It sounds like it's sounding. Sound sounds good. Nice. Alright, fellas. About to get into some driving here. I really wish that you could just like play just to play without any kind of copyright or anything would be quite nice, but you cannot do that, which is a bit annoying. But either way. Alright. Get right into this. Into some driving, huh? We're gonna try something different. My keyboard. Oh, the worst or the hardest part about getting into the sim rig. I think I lost my no, I got it. Alright, are we all live over here? There we go. I think we're still live. We might end up downloading a setup during this as well. I'm actually gonna see if my Bluetooth keyboard will work. Hopefully this bad boy will work. I won't have to move too many things here. Let's see if this will work. Oh. There we go. There we go. God, Bluetooth keyboards are elite. All I need is a Bluetooth mouse at this point. Let's see if this will work. How far? Okay, cool. Sweet, we Gucci. We are Gucci. All right. So the plan of this video, or this stream, not video, is to hopefully run a couple of laps under. We'll probably try and run nearly a full stint with this setup. Let's see where we can get. I do think we can make this thing more aggressive, and I may end up buying, or not buying. Well, actually, yeah, I guess it would be buying a setup to see just how different they feel. Goal here though is honestly probably to focus on getting more slip angle, staying closer to the limits under braking, or you're on carrying that speed. I wonder if this is gonna, or this session is going to open up after the races change. I didn't think about that, but I bet it would. Holy, the back tire's hot. That curb feels so terrible to go over. Really hard to find a braking zone at that last curve as well. Might compare some telemetry. Let's see how far I'm off on this track, because I never raced this track by itself. I only really raced it on the combined setup of Nurburgring, so it does have a lot of understeer. Alright, get a lock in here. Let's see if we can really try and find the limits of this car in each turn. And once we kind of find them and feel fairly confident that we are at the limit, we'll probably get a setup. You know, the setup's really not going to make me that much faster. Well, what is up, my guy? Man, I don't know if there's even any track guides on this. Oh, we're going deep. God, that curve's miserable. So much understeer. I really think that I'm kind of under pushing the car on... I just don't know how much harder you can actually push the car in this turn right here. But I am very inconsistent through this. And this turn, I feel like I'm losing a good... a good 3/10 out of those. I just like can't... I don't know if my reference is just bad. That's all it is. Thanks for joining the chat though. I need to change. That's what was happening. How you doing, Blue? There we go. That's better. Alright. Let's just try and push it. I want to see... Honestly, I'm fine with an oversteer spin here in any corner is kind of the goal. Trying to find that limit of not understeer, but oversteer. And being comfortable at the limit, I think, is something that I'm just not good at. Oh, indeed. This hairpin is atrocious. Gotta hold the drift for no reason. I not to spin because of the drift either. As soon as you get the tires hot in this game, there's just no saving it. Now the car is just completely different. Oh no. I knew I did it. God, having the keyboard down here is so nice though. Alright, let's look at this setup. Setup modified from Bathurst. The toe is way further in on this setup actually. Camber, we could go to 4.5. Beneficial. Can you lower this? This is back. Act like we know what we're doing here. Whoa, why is the... I just realized that the springs were... offset. Why is the ride height different on the left and right side? Yeah, why is everything different on the right side? Huh. Alright, screw it. We're gonna try something.
Check this out.
Check this out. Here we go. Maybe I should have done this before the stream, but we're gonna try it now. Monthly. How much money is this? How much is $11.99 VAT in American? Am I about to spend a boatload of money somehow? What an interesting interesting currency. Do we get a setup right now? Man, you gotta use all kinds of... Holy moly, I didn't realize it was gonna take this long to get a setup from... Oh my goodness. Now I gotta set up a password. Holy moly. They need my social security number to Get a Iracing setup? Be crazy. This is kind of crazy though. Okay. I think my debit card just got charged. There we go. All right, so now we have setups. Oh, I've got all kinds of stuff. Okay, this is actually going to be a lot more in detail than I thought it was going to be. We have a couple of different ones. Now, how do we... This is maybe a bad decision here. Is it the not? Yeah, it's the 9.2. And paste folder. Go setups. We gotta extract it here. Hopefully that will. Okay, maybe we try this again. Oh, this might be elite actually. So it should just be in here. Go setups. Delete this. Let's see if we got any setups. No. Setups. Okay. Now, what are these different ones? Is there any kind of esports? You safe? Okay, so we have race safe and we have esports. Now, if I'm looking at my current skill level, we're definitely experts. Definitely experts. Okay. Race safe. Let's just do a couple of laps. We know what we have. I probably shouldn't be sharing this, but I'm doing it anyways. We know what we have. With no setup, so we'll see if this feels any different. This is the safe setup, so it's not going to be drastic change, I would imagine. I would imagine it's better than the baseline, or better than... We were using some other track setup, a modified version of it, so I would imagine that this is going to be just ever so slightly better, and my brake bias is massively towards the front. 3.0? Is that not crazy? 53, okay. We'll see how this turns out. Let me start just ripping it. Alright, once again, we're trying to learn how to get more slip angle and just kind of hold it at its limits. Okay, there was way more rotation under gas there. Did notice that. There's way more rotation at high speed. Not as much. I wonder if it's safe because of how far back the brake bias is. I mean, the brake bias is pushed so far forward. I do feel like I have more turn in with this, which is interesting. But once again, I just feel like I lag so hard on just pushing the car hard under braking. Okay. I gotta see what the expert setup is. I'm just gonna get an idea of, like, is this gonna be drastically different? Race, esports. 4.5. Wing angle 13. That's possible. Okay. Brake bias is dropped again. Oh. Oh my.
Your car looks fine. No damage to
I
report.
mean, I just slid to Narnia right there. PC's down to 1. Never think about taking TC down too. Interesting. Car has quite a bit of turning. Quite a bit more. I'm going deep again. Car does not like those curves at all. Car relatively feels the same though, in my opinion. Way deep there. Alright, let's focus on putting the car on the limit. I don't want to go that wide in that turn. I feel like I could be getting a lot more rotation. I feel like the brake bias is like way too far for some reason in this setup. I've never seen 3 before. That's crazy. Can you get over this curb? Oh, you can. But that second one, man, it does not like it. You can definitely feel it biting more in this setup, which is quite nice.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh. That was the first time that I have messed up like that, though. So I am here for that. I want to make sure that everything is running. I'm curious to know how much money I just paid for these setups, though, because I have no idea. Oh, that's not bad. $13. Bad. Not bad at all. Alright, we are going to stop this. There we go. A lot more rotation into gas. Alright. Put in some laps. Oh, going deep in that hairpin. He fell flat, it's a bit annoying. Golly, just jump in the car off a cliff. I thought that was on track. I thought we were good there. There we go, turning it with the brakes. Look at this, we changed the setup and we're already up a 10th on like the second lap of getting the setup. Whew. This setup feels nice right now. Okay, we went off track, but we just turned our fastest lap. Doing like one lap of driving this setup. I knew that was gonna be an off track. I was so close. Golly, just putting on this setup though, holy moly. I think the confidence just went up drastically. But I can feel that we're getting so much more rotation. The only thing that kind of concerns me about this setup though is pre had it to a 3.5, which is crazy. I'm running deep on the brakes though. I think this car has a lot more in it. I think I may need to change some of my like braking and my braking zones here. And it's kind of eating up that curb a bit, which is kind of nice. Oh my goodness, this setup is better. It is crazy how much less understeer
Fastest lap of the session.
that I'm getting. Turn TC down to 0. Oh! As soon as I turn TC down to 0, I throw that thing in a circle. That's hilarious. I don't think I've ever, like, on purposely turned it down to 0 before, though, so that'll be kind of nice. I'm gonna go for a little Garage 61 comparison after this. Just the most inconsistent part of the track to me right there is trusting the car. Get on the outside there. Get the rotation I needed there. I'm gonna get off track here. No? Thought it was. I touched the gas. What am I doing? Why did I hit the gas there? I had the rotation right. I just full send it over that curb. No! That is the point where I think I struggle the most, is just trusting it there. Such a tough little spot there. We're gonna go. We should have Garage 61. Okay, I'm gonna have to download some of this, but we'll look up Garage 61 for now. Is this her fastest lap? Or best was a 1. Do we have to go out of this? Look at this. Do, 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 do. This again. I would think it would show. What? Cars. The fastest is a 155. Very few people with that pace. 64, 66. I mean, 4/10 is drastic. 4/10 is massive. How is he doing that? Oh, is the stream running? Hello, hello? Oh, is the stream running? Okay, cool. Good, it's unstable. I don't know why it's unstable. It's kind of odd. Okay, so 150. Let's just see what these guys are doing. Guy is a bit faster than 2 seconds to me. Can't analyze these laps, but I can analyze this guy's. Fine. Faster guy. I know my Garage 61 is running, right? Gotta be. Yep. Okay, what's this guy's doing here? And so here we are. Down in a T1. Let's go down into first. Second. Like he's gotta be carrying so much more speed than I am. So he stays in second through all that, which is fair. All the way up into fifth. Doesn't take a super wide line here, I feel like. This is brake pressure. And ABS. How's he going through this? 100. Going way over the curb. Way out wide. Man, I wish it would show me my laps. Is it because I don't have a fastest lap? Maybe that's what we're trying to do here. We gotta make sure that we have a fastest lap that counts. Kinda odd. There we go. What's up, Alex? How you doing, brother? Just trying to do something really quickly. There we go. Now we're all set up. What you racing, Alex? Alright. Okay, good. Trying to... I don't know why my Garage 61 is not running. Which is very odd. That'll be right. Maybe it's because I turned it unofficially. So versus comparison lap session best. Okay, so session best, I don't even have a session best, so that makes sense. All right, so now, holy moly, yeah, this is the GP track. I hope it's not about to rain. Is there a chance for rain in the pest? Yeah, so like right now, I think it might be about to rain. Eventually. Right now I'm just trying to practice for the Porsche Esports Cup around Evergreen. Trying to get a little faster, trying to push this car a bit harder on the brakes. Or really just any car on the brakes, because I feel like that's where I lack, is just rotating the car on the brakes. Where I just struggle. Golly, if you go too far inside on that curb, it bounces around like crazy. Full tires though. Alright, we gotta put in, I just want to put in my all-time best, which I think we'll be able to do considering we did it twice in a row with this setup. And then we're going to compare what I'm doing to the actual alien pace people. What game are you typically racing on, Alex? I don't know if we'll be able to get the fastest lap with this much gas, but well, probably should be able to. Unless I'm braking like that. I just feel like I'm not carrying enough speed on brakes. I can't be. No, here it goes.
It looks like you've got some engine trouble. You've probably lost some power.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. Try it again. You see down to 1. Golly, Maritza's launching this car off of traction control 1. Does that not spin like crazy? Wasn't bad. I'm at least making the oversteer braking mistake, like, kind of finally. Like, that's actually a good thing for me. That is typically where I just don't make this mistake, and pushing the limits is probably the best thing for me to do. Trying to get faster overall. So what glove should I get? I actually released a video on that if you go through my channel. But I only did the Amazon gloves. I actually, in that video, I definitely would choose these now. These gloves are elite. I don't know what they're called. If you go to, go through my channel and look at it though, these things now yeah, I just don't have the link to them. I don't know, they're called track armor on Amazon. Yeah, if you go to that video, I would just open it up and click it. These things, well, if you just want me to explain them, they do run a bit warm, I would say. But they have so much grip. Like I'm running, I don't know if I'm running this at 12 Newton meters right now, but I don't know how strong your base is. But for me, I needed a bit more grip. And once I get to a straight, I'll show you my palm. I guess I can now. I'm so far down on the lap. But I don't know if you can even see it because it's so dark. But these things are so grippy. I have so much grip with them. It's very nice for their steering wheel. I like them a lot. If you're running over 12 Newton meters, I would highly suggest these gloves. I don't know about chatting on Discord. What an odd Twitch chat. No, I would highly suggest, yeah, I mean, if you were trying to look at gloves, these are really good. They're definitely the most expensive option that is on that video, but I think you'll like them a lot. The second, or the option that I actually recommended the most, that I think most people would like, I think are $35. I think I ended up sitting them back, but I think the general public would like those better just because they stay cooler. Anyways, hope that helps. I don't know. I don't know if I answered the question. Alright, let's lock in. I need to get a fastest lap so I can actually like see where we're at on Garage 61 to some of these guys. This turn's so difficult because I feel like I'm just gonna oversteer, slide. I'm gonna lock in for the rest of this lap and see if I can't beat my lap time really quick. I'm just gonna full send it here. Nope, I can't. I know I can't. Yep. I can. I don't know how I did not get an off track right there. That is wild. Yeah, what steering wheel do you have right now? Holy yeah. An R25. Golly. Yeah, man, I would try these in that video for the extra grip. Cause like for me, well, I can't say. I don't know what like the grip of your steering wheel is, but the grip of the SimMagic GT Neo is honestly fairly nice. But I just like found myself, especially after racing endurance races. I'm assuming you're kind of dealing with the same with an R25. Is my hands were getting tired after a long session, and now with these, they just don't really get tired that much. And that's kind of what I was looking for. So here we go. I think the tires are warming up now. Didn't go far enough into the corner. Could have been a little faster there. Yeah, would highly suggest trying these gloves then. That sounds like the exact scenario of like why I got these. Is the same thing. Like if I take these off right now, I would be squeezing my steering wheel hard. But I don't think I'm running this at max capacity right now. I think this is currently set to 10. Low key like better than 12. Come on. Yeah, I was definitely. I felt like I was still steering fine, but man, after endurance races, I was so exhausted in my hands. Which is a very odd thing to be tired of. Holy, look at that time save there. Pushed it on. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's almost like, well, I don't know if you've ever, like, rode a mountain bike or a dirt bike before, but there's something called arm pump. That you squeeze your grips really hard. And that's almost what it feels like after, especially driving the actual nurburgring, not the GP track. Golly. Here, a bit more speed into it here. Tires are finally warm on this setup. Going it deep. God, I just don't know how to take that corner any faster. It just feels so slow. That's, I mean, same. I did a 4-hour nurburgring by myself. I feel like I can't get away from this track. I'm excited for the new season. But I was kind of excited to see that I don't know if you're on iRacing or not, but the pest race was on Nürburgring GP. I've never grinded the GP track. I kind of feel like this will actually be helpful in the long run to my Nürburgring combined that I typically run. Holy, you can go inside right there. If you want to go as inside as I just did. But, okay, I think that I can get into the 157s. If I just put it together here. How have I turned this into my fastest lap? Alright, here we go. No, I'm gonna lose it. That's consistency right there. I just don't know if I should stay on gas there or not. That feels so just almost uncomfortable. A lot of spinning right there. I don't know what the Discord AI bots have, or not Discord, but Twitch chat AI bots that randomly joined, but they are saying some random stuff. But also, Monkey, the good thing about trying them on Amazon is you can just try them and return them for free. So, well, as long as you have Amazon Prime, I guess, but... Okay, I have so much time that there's no way I can't get into the 157s. I may wreck here. Try something different here. Yeah, if you have Prime, I would definitely give these a shot. I think you'll like them. Trying to lock in here. I really would like to, at the end of the day, get down to like a 157.5. Which golly, I might do with this lap. Gonna lose time there though. Got into ABS a bit. Oh, this is slow. Gah. It is just crazy how fast the alien pace is. Like, I don't understand how they're so consistent. It makes no sense to me. No, I went deep on the curbs. Worst case scenario. Oh, I'm somehow up though. We gotta have just... Can I go deep in the last turn? Not like that. Guys. There's 157s. Let's go. Maybe a little bit different line, just dive to the inside. This is gonna be an off track. No off track? Push, push. Yeah, it's even slower than last time. Hey, I'm now losing time there. There we go. I knew I took that slow. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just absolutely sent that. We're still gonna turn the fastest lap. The Porsche Cup bounces so much, it's unbelievable. Oh, I started oversteering, I got scared of it. There's a sick drift. Lost a lot of time though. Alright. Let's see if we can get this to pull up this time. Well, actually, can you launch Garage 61 from... There's no way that thing was not running. Alright. Yeti? I don't know if you are a bot or not, but I apologize if you're actually asking if there's a Discord community that you can join. Currently, I do not have one, though. How is it saying that we don't have... Do I have to end this session? I know that I have Garage 61 running. Let me just double check. Task manager. Oh no. Is it not running? No way it's not. Okay, I can't read this over here. Read over here. That is unfortunate. I don't think it is running. That is... No, it's running. So why are we not getting anything here? There we go. Just had to exit. Okay. Let's see. Fastest lap. Let's analyze this bad boy. Then we're going to look at... I forgot how to add someone else's lap in Garage 61. Oh wait, can I do this? That didn't work. I would like to add one more lap and I forgot how to do it. Ah, there we go. That's how we do it. How? How are they that fast? What the heck is that? All these guys have way less fuel than I have. That's just insane though. Rating at time of driving 36. There's a Formula 4 driver in real life? Alright, we're gonna analyze this guy's lap. Never mind, we can't. Locked. Gotta go this guy. I think it's the first one to be unlocked. Actually, that works. Alright, so we're comparing our 157.843 to a something that's 2 seconds faster. This is gonna be just ridiculous. Okay. So immediately, he is 3 miles per hour faster than me. down the straight. 4 miles an hour faster than me. Now keep in mind, this guy might be running like a really wide line up here to get that extra speed. But I mean, my goodness. Slow down to about the same. He's carrying 6. He actually goes slower than I do. So interesting. Like comparing laps like this just makes no sense to me sometimes. Like I feel like if I push the car any harder than I am, there is no shot that it's staying on the track, and it just I don't understand how they do it. Let's look at steering angle. His steering angle is drastically more than mine. The steering angle down here, by the way, if you're new to this. RPMs here, gears, brake, throttle, and speed. They're actually on the same. So he is on the same temperature as me, at least. The track temp is the same. But I mean, that's ridiculous. 38. Running a much wider line than I am here. And a much shallower line here. Very interesting. It goes wider. So I have more speed than him. What the how? I have more speed than him coming through this, which is very... How does he gain? Oh, he's at 100% throttle way earlier than him. Is he in third? He had a third earlier? No. Whoa. So he's wider and also shallower. Wider here, shallower. I'm still faster than him through the turn, which is very odd. Is he tapping the brakes? No brake tap. Okay. So just a slight let off like myself. And then he is probably going to carry more speed. Okay, where is his 2 seconds at, actually? Am I screwing something up, like, drastically? Because I feel like this... I don't know. He's carrying a lot more speed through here. Sector 1 is where I'm losing the most time. I think I'm losing the most time on the straight. He's 3 miles an hour faster than I am the entire time. It's got to be on the straight. I mean, that's so far. Interesting. I literally think it's all that. I think he has less gas than I do. That would make sense. But half a second on the first sector is crazy. I don't know how to get the first sector off. There we go. Alright, let's go to sector 2. So sector 2. I'm just trying to learn. Like, our lines are actually pretty similar. And speeds, honestly, are kind of the same as well. Golly, he's just slightly faster than me everywhere. Just ever so slightly. Well, this is... He somehow gets like 2 miles an hour faster than I do. Which is very odd. So look how much earlier I'm on throttle than him. I'm at 81% throttle. Let's look at these zones actually. Sorry. Just looking at my common mistakes, and I kind of know what I'm looking for. I wonder if I'm on throttle than him earlier here too. I tend to overslow and get on gas early. I just have a bunch of understeer. See how much faster he gets to me on this straightaway? Again, another mile an hour faster. This, oh god. Is this sector 3? I knew it. This is where I'm losing all this speed. This is interesting. So he drops off. How is he doing that? He doesn't fully lift. Did he go around? I wish you could turn on and see if he's hitting the curb there. That almost looks like he's going around the curb. There's no way he's going right. He's got to be hitting it. I mean, look at this. He's carrying almost 3 miles an hour faster than me. God, man. In sector 5, that's where I'm actually. Just over here. So sector 4 is my best area by far. Far does sector 4 run though? Literally just exit speed. If I only lost a tenth, he's a mile an hour faster than me, or 2 mile an hour faster than me. He made up all this time on the straightaway. I bet I was ahead. So exit here. Gas. That's about the same spot. That's good. So sector 4 is my best spot, and sector 5, what the heck is going on here? It's got to be this hairpin here. So once again, he's at 82 miles an hour. His slow point is I mean, he's going just so much faster than I am. What's his exit speed? Yeah, look at that exit speed. Okay, so 2 things. We're going to try to exit the chicane faster. And then what is he doing here? He carries he's 10 more miles an hour faster than I am right here on the shallower line. So when he's okay. I think he did make a qualifying run. I think this was one of those runs where like you swing it super wide trying to make like a really good lap, and I think that's why he's 4 to 5 mile an hour faster than me on the first sector, so after the finish line. And then this part is where I'm losing all the time. Here is the chicane, so more speed here is all we're trying to do, and we'll try and go faster through the first hairpin, I guess. But let me see if there's practice sessions for this now. There is. Cool. If anybody wants to join and you're on Iracing, we are jumping into the PESC practice event. if you would like to tag along, my friends. How you doing, Track? I mean, that's just insane, though. I don't know how. That's just so much faster. I'm gonna try running the quality setup and see what happens. If this guy's running. May not be that great. Go through. Race. Let's go with this. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna turn on my race lab so I can see these guys. Hopefully he won't get mad about what I just did. But if y'all do want to drive with me, I am in the Pesk. Come on. Why isn't my race labs launching? There we go. Oh my. Okay. Gotta update race labs apparently. So we'll just go Is there not a leaderboard? There we go. Holy. When you take the gas out of the car, it is crazy how the weight changes. I might wreck this thing. It feels so much different. Look how much time I'm about to gain though. Tell you what we might do though is uncheck this. And then add less fuel. We don't want 29 gallons. We're gonna add in a solid like 4.2. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. I think we have like just enough fuel in. Basically get us to the end. Of 2 laps or 3 maybe? I really don't know how that guy's carrying that much more speed. Too deep. No grip. We have one more lap.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Golly, I gotta go deep there. All part of the plan right there. All part of the plan. Golly, I'm not used to cold tires. I'm trying to drive this thing like it has really warm tires on it. Okay. Let's lock in here. We got one shot. We gotta decide, basically, if we're going to pit or not. We'll run like a qualifying lap, swing it a bit wide. Really get as much speed as we can. Can you turn? I don't have...
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
I was gonna spin if I went for it. Alright, we're gonna add a little bit of fuel in. We'll run a couple of hard laps and try it again.
Don't forget to pit for more fuel.
Here, a bit more. That curb sends you. Both of them do. Golly, that pit is kind of crazy. Oh man.
10,
You guys get into any races this week? Does the races have changed?
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Give me that gas.
That's it, go.
Alright, we're going to have... I do see what you were kind of saying about having too many variables. Because now that I've warmed up my tires a bit, and I still have... Well, I don't have the exact qualifying gas in, but I have like 3 laps of fuel in my car. With much warmer tires than I would have on a normal qualifying lap. Like, this is now an unfair advantage, I think. Okay. I kind of felt like we were flying.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
There's a time gain. Didn't get down to second, and I should have. Had to let off just a little bit. Tires are warming up now. Slow exit. God, really slow exit. Missed it. I was just an ABS. No. Gah. Sucks. That was so close. Okay, I think I figured out that chicane a bit more. Just kind of pushing harder through it, and it's not bad. Kind of struggling with the last turn at this point.
You just set the fastest lap.
And again. Ton of rotation right there, almost wrecked. I don't know what the off-track point is there. What? I have no idea what I just did. Oh my gosh, you can gain so much time through that chicane. Oh, I clipped the inside curb. Roll back out on the track. Golly, man. It turns out it's hard to drive a car fast. Like these guys. I kind of want to see what happens if I...
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Alright, so this is... Holy moly, the steering wheel is so much heavier. My goodness. It's drastically different. Going from 10 to 12. That exit was so good. That turn was so bad. I don't think I have enough gas. Run another lap. No, I touched the outside. Oh, you can still run the fastest lap.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
I screwed it. I screwed it, man. Ugh. We have, yeah, we're gonna add in 4.8. I wonder if we can get back to the thing. Let's see if... Okay, so like, I logically shouldn't have... Oh, dang it. I wish I had a back button on this. So I shouldn't be able to make it back. We're gonna take a... In case y'all are ever curious if you need to take a highway lap because you're out of gas. Can you make it back? What we're figuring out here. Try and carry as much speed as possible. Oh my gosh, it's gonna work. Look at that. Well, maybe. I don't know if it will or not. Alright, well, can easily get around the track now. That worked out quite well. Make sure we're not changing our tires. This was kind of like a cool-off lap. Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
You cut that corner and got to slow down.
Yeah, that worked. That's good to know. Oh man.
Pit box in 10,
Keep our tires warm.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Holy fellas. Hey, we got another follower. Appreciate you following over there, brother.
Go, go, go!
On Twitch. Alright, here we go. You want adding steering angle to get into that turn? Alright, we gotta lock in here. A 147.5 is very much doable. Practice our sending it over this curve. God, that did not work. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. That last quarter is kind of tough. I like it, but it's hard. Too much spin.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left. No. I just thought about this setup may have different brake pads on it potentially. We get another follower over on Twitch. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. I really don't know how to take this last turn. Yo, Josh, I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. I wish why are my notifications playing? I literally checked them today. Well, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. I hope that happened just now and I didn't just like catch it and that happened like 30 minutes ago. I really don't know. But so I apologize. But I appreciate it. Ah. I'm just losing focus a bit here. We gotta lock in here. We will get this fastest lap. Or my fastest lap, I should say. Maybe. And we gotta watch out for traffic. I think my tires are starting to go. I think I'm on lap 10 of these tires. Man. Okay, we gotta lock in here. This guy might get in our way. Guy really might get in our way.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Oh, I didn't call that or anything. I should have. I was so close to staying on the brakes just a little longer. It's so frustrating in racing because, like, you know, like, what your mistake was halfway through the corner. Pushing that too hard. My gosh. I'd love to turn this lap. It's bothering me. Although I have improved by nearly a second since I started driving during the stream, so at the end of the day, I guess I can't really say much, but I can at the same time. We have so much time to gain that chicane. The terrible, a horrible exit. It's an off track. What? It's not? Okay.
Got about 2 laps of fuel.
Might be losing tires now. Look at that rotation. I actually got rotation there. Just hang on, full send it through that. Alright, tires are heated up right now. We are definitely have lost our tires. We're running on slower tires at this point. For sure. No, I spun. No. Ah. Dang it, bro. Dang it, man. That's so tough. Alright, fellas. Josh, if you're watching this, I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in and watching the stream and the Twitch Prime. Let's go, baby. I appreciate it. I think I'm gonna call it. I think it's kind of unfortunate because we're preparing for this race. I would really like to stream this race, but it's a terrible timing. It's on a Wednesday at 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. and Saturday I'm playing. Could I race that? I might be able to race the Saturday race in the morning. I might try and stream it potentially, but I think I might stream Saturday night will be my goal. I think we will try and stream that. So that'll be a little bit. I have a couple of videos. They're really nice. I need to change the springs. I still haven't changed the springs in them, but something that I would suggest if you haven't tried, if you don't have load cell pedals, would 100% recommend trying them and try them on Amazon, and you can return them if you don't like them. That's the good thing about Amazon. But would suggest trying them. But yeah, I appreciate you joining in, brother. I will definitely be streaming again sometime soon. Hopefully I have a couple more videos coming out. I need to actually, I guess while I'm sitting here, I have no idea what races are on this week besides this one, and I'm going to need to race one of them to make a video on. So take a quick little gander through here. GR86 around, what was that? I need to buy that track. I'll probably do that soon. Porsche's on St. Petersburg. Shoot, maybe I'll just buy St. Petersburg. Road America IMSA may be the move for the video of this week. Yeah. That might be fun. That car's really fast. But yeah, man, if you have any questions about the CRP2s, let me know. I need to change the springs in mine. I could probably customize them. I know that I could customize them a lot more than I have, but yeah, I appreciate you hopping in. I will see you guys later.